Hey guys, blessing here, and how are you all doing? We are back again with episode 8. Ooh la la! This, I believe, is one of the toughest, the hottest, the most controversial, the most potty porter kind of episode that we're going to be having tonight. The legendary 85-year-old Baba who had his Ike wiped clean with the tongue of Korra Obidi in the UAE. Episode 8 for 85. Welcome to everybody. What is going on, my people? How has your day been? Oh my God, I don't even know where to start with my own day. I like to just gist you guys a bit, like just how my day was and everything. My day has been, as usual, busy. I've been out, and then we went to McDonald's afterwards with the kids, that is. And then came back home, cleaned here and there. Now they're in bed. And I'm like, yes, I still have time. We can do this tonight. So I am happy that I am back with episode 8, and you people were not even expecting it, which is like sweet, sweet, sweet. When that's blessing. Blessing is here unexpectedly. So what's good? What's going on this in the streets? Everywhere seems quiet. What's happening? What's the boredom all about? Huh? Are you people missing me too much? Should I come and put curry? Should I come and put that spice to wake us up? Who is dulling? Who is sleeping? Everywhere seems quiet. What's happening? What's happening? Is Korra still alive? What's going on? Things are just quiet around. At least that's what I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Anyway, I've not really looked around. Let me see. Let me go to my other phone. Oh, Angels is also live. Oh my goodness. Oh, Angels Empire is live. So if you guys have two phones, if you have two phones now, I haven't been on Facebook. Let me see. I just went now. I just saw her live. Let me see. Nothing is here. What's going on? Okay, no problem. We are here. We are here. How have you guys been? Let me see who is here. Smorgan's Coffee is in the building. Sonia, hi. Alice. Welcome to all of you. Maxoli. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Lisa, Michelle. What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome. Let's do. Guys. Okay, let me go upstairs. I left the book. We are going to read a book that I don't have here. Very interesting. Just give me 1 minute. Let me just hold on. I will be back. Okay, I have it. I have to be careful a bit not to wake the boys. So I've been live a few times today. Not really live. I went live, but I wasn't live. So maybe once in a while you guys heard some noise here and there. Okay, let's see. I really want to get started quickly so that. Okay, page 118. If I'm not mistaken, where's my flashlight? I was on YouTube. What happened? What happened? Did it go off again? No, I think I ended it. What happened? Huh? Rosie. Let me see comments. Okay, let me see. Susan, Natalia on YouTube, Pamela, Doreen, Sexy Fox. How are you, Pam? Debbie, Norma. Aw, God bless you too, my love. Joanne, Cassandra. Oh my God, I haven't seen Nancy in some days now. Don't worry. Once I end this video, I will go to my phone and check. Let me see. Lucy, Joseph, Angelique, how the show of Brentwood. Hi. Jacqueline Conyas, welcome. This morning's video on YouTube, she says her star button is gone. She's going to sue Merch. That one, I think her nickname should be Missing Stars or Missing Star Button, because her star button is almost as dead as her page, going off and coming on, according to her. So it's just a shame. Her life is an embarrassment right now, honestly. Overrated, overhyped by her minions, by her puppies. And at the end of the day, to find out you are just empty, you're nothing, you're struggling, you're just a mess. What kind of a content creator is that? Real content creators, they don't pack hoodlums all over the place in the name of fans. They don't. No, real fans support. You understand? You're a content creator and you are the leader of a terrorist group. How do you want to grow? How do you want your life to be better? How do you want to have peace? Real content creators, they have peace of mind. They're just doing content. They don't have no business with any other thing outside of their content. But the moment you start packing community of small oloshos all over the place, go and help me attack this one, go and do this. Your life, eh? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But I'm glad that I'm seeing it and I'm here analyzing it. That's the joy for me. You understand? I don't understand. Who was calling your name? I don't get it. Okay, anyway, I'm lost. I am lost. I need to. Okay, you guys should come over to YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Heading over to YouTube. Carlotta, if you know me by now, you should know that I'm not here for this, honestly. Maybe you don't know me that well. I'm not here for rubbish, okay? Thank you, sis. Okay, where did we stop? Who else is in the building? Okay, you guys come over to YouTube. Let's go there. Let me turn on my flashlight, otherwise I cannot read this book. Can you guys believe what happened the other day? Let me gist you. Chai, Korobidi, your witchcraft there. So, I think it was the last time I went live. This book, I packed all my phones and the book upstairs. When I got upstairs, we have this laundry basket. So there were some small things I just threw in the laundry basket, and I put this book on top of the laundry basket. And then maybe my husband or someone else went there and put things there. I don't know, but I carried the entire basket, went to the laundry room, and this book was in the midst of clothes in the basket. It would have just been a matter of packing a bunch, like with both hands, just grabbing a bunch of clothes and squeezing into the washing machine, and this book would have been history. It would have washed away. But this book is still here. This book is still here in my hands. Whoa. Today we're going to talk about the 85-year-old Baba. And according to some people who really have, there are some people who are just blessed with insight. There are some people who, they're just intelligent. I was live the other night, last time I was live, and I was talking about, we should skip this part of the book, the 85-year-old man, since we are only highlighting the sexual abuse cases in the book or from the book. But someone said, Blessing, the man was sexually assaulted by Korra. Do not skip it. And that woke me up. Because the entire book kind of like conditioned our minds to, okay, Korra was abused, she was raped, she was molested, she was this, she was that. Okay, only the Baba did not assault her. So our minds, or my mind, was just like, okay, the Baba didn't abuse her. And someone just gave me another twist to it. The fact that she went there to him to offer herself, even when that man did not ask her. That man was minding his business. She went there and seduced that man, threw herself at him. Elder abuse. And the Baba said, what can I do? I don't want sex. I cannot have sex. And then, lick my yash. So Korobidi, an 85-year-old man rejected your licky, smelly bekus. Rotting. Let's just read. Let's not analyze. Let's read. In the meantime, I'd like to invite everybody to come over to YouTube. I can see that many of you already moved. Come, Morgan's Coffee. We are here. Okay, let me make this clear. Carlotta, I love you so much, but I just had to ban you. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am allergic. I'm not saying you are nonsense, but I'm allergic to nonsense. I'm very sorry about it. How do I put it? Okay, let me put it this way. I don't know how you see me, and you putting this comment, I hope I've removed the comment. You putting this comment here makes me feel like you don't even see me for who I am. You see me like I'm just here to be a nuisance or what? I don't understand. I'm just here to be going about or doing everything. Look here, look here, look here, look here. Like, how do you see me? How do you see that I carry myself? How do you see how I do my things? No, tell me. Okay, now you cannot comment, but you understand what I mean. It's a question. Like, if you know me, you know I'm here and I'm focused. You know my mantra. If you know me, you know my mantra. My business here is to analyze what I want to analyze. That's all. Every other thing, I don't know, I don't care about. Please don't bring it to me. Please. My focus is my focus. At this point, I am analyzing Korra. That's what brought me here. Don't be calling my attention to what doesn't need my attention. Do you understand? Let everybody be on social media, make their money, collect their coffee, whatever. But please, when I'm on my focus, don't try to, especially when I tell you once and you still come back and still want to repeat it. I'm like, sis, what's happening? So I'm telling you in love, in case maybe you're new with me, but hey, I go for the head. I don't go for puppies. I don't go for the tail, the branches, the no, I go for the head. Eh? I go for the real content creators. I go for the when I say real content creators, the ones that feel like they are the main ones. Let me put it that way. Because when I say real content creators, now our head will swell up. When I want to talk, you see me the other day, I came out, I did a video on what's her name again? Glory, Glory, yeah. If Olivia comes, I do a video on her. If Ruth, Nikki Perkins, you should know my content by now. Hmm? But if you feel like, oh my God, blessing, there is something serious happening somewhere. I love you. I need you to know it. You need to watch it. You need to see it. Just do me a favor. It's okay to do that. But when you do that, you feel like something is bad, something you really have to know. Please, when you do that, bring me an email address when you're coming. Don't just tell me about it and walk away. Don't just tell me about it and expect me to start. I don't have that time. But if you feel like you really need me to pay attention to that thing, when you're coming with that thing or that person, also come with their email address or their contact details, postal address, telephone number, whatever. But don't just come and tell me this said this, that said. I cannot be bothered, honestly. I don't have time for rubbish. You understand, sis? I hope the way I'm explaining, you kind of understand. When I'm here, please just focus on what I'm focused on. I don't want to be distracted by, what doesn't concern me. I really don't have time for rubbish. But if you feel like I said, if you feel like no blessing, you must see this. Make sure when you're coming with that thing, come with the contact details of the person. I don't want to do incognito. I don't want to do I don't know you. You don't know me. You see my own contact details, they are out there. So when I talk shite, when I talk and I come here with my full chest and I open my mouth and say all the things I want to say, they know how to reach me. My contact details are out there. My phone number is there. My email address is there. Take action. But you cannot be calling my attention to anybody that I don't even know where to find them. I don't know who they are. It's for me, it's just a waste of time. I don't know what to do with that information. So I hope I'm making myself clear. The only information that I would really appreciate, contact details. Just give me that, and the rest is history. But if you don't have it, please, Mina, just leave me. I beg. I have too much on my plate. Too much to be called here, called there. Please. Okay, thank you. Now, where were we? Page 118. Hey, titled Shady Opportunities. Guys, come over. This one is hot. This one is hot. Korra Obidi abused a senior, an 85. Like, this girl was in her 20s. This girl was one skinny, tiny thing, hustling and show, hustling. The next thing she went with an 85-year-old man, a man that is old enough to be her father's father. Let it sink. Let it sink. Let me give you a second. Imagine Anthony Obidi in your mind's eye. Just imagine Anthony Obidi. Imagine how old he is. He's not up to 70. Anthony Obidi, as we speak, is not up to 70. He's in his 60s. Now, imagine the father that gave birth to Anthony Obidi. Imagine the age Anthony Obidi's father would be. The man that Korra Obidi had sexual relations with was the same age as Anthony's father. Not the same age as Anthony Obidi. No. The same age group with Anthony Obidi's father. Big, big things, Mama like. Korra likes big, big things. Old men. Should we? No, I think we should read before we start to dissect. I'm still on Facebook. Okay, let me just see some comments. And then we will go. Hold on. My sister, I saw you in Dubai today. You didn't carry me along. You didn't put me in your what do they call it? In your hand luggage. You didn't take me along. All the enjoyment. I saw you. I saw you. All the enjoyment of the season. Okay, guys, come over to YouTube. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, I love you. Bye. Okay. We have posted that on Facebook. Let us go back to YouTube. So, guys, you have me. Okay. Shady Opportunities, Chapter 4, page 118 of the book. So, this is a continuation from where she said she left her boyfriend because his father was roaming about inside her breasts. So she left that boy and she never looked back. That's what she said. Then after then, she said, I met an older man. Let's call him Mr. O. I hope he's not the O for Obidi. I don't know, I'm just asking. I met an older man. This one, I think it's also going to be a long read. I didn't even try to see where I should stop. Okay, I think I'll just stop after licking the yash. Let me see where that... it's plenty. Yeah, that means I'll sleep late this night. Let me see. Okay, page 131. So we are reading Jesus. 13 pages. Whoa. Hi, God help me. Okay, let's just see. We'll see how that goes. I met an older man. Let's call him Mr. O. Korobidi, are you also afraid of him suing you? I don't know. Don't know why you're just hiding all of them. But you don't want to hide Justin Dean. You don't want to hide the father of your children. You're hiding all these people. Let's call him Mr. O. When I say Mr. O was old, I mean old. That's what she said. Let me show you people. This girl was 20 something. Let me check the age. I have my notes and all the timelines of the periods she gave us. So that time she left the boyfriend, she was around 20 years old. And after then she met this 85-year-old man. So the man was like 65 years older than her. Korobidi in this book did not even tell us she graduated or she went for her NYSC, like the youth service. She didn't say in this book. So, Korobidi, did you meet this man when you were still in school or you graduated and met him? Because you were traveling about with this man. You abandoned your education or what? But I know you were not 30 when you met him. No. Because even when you met Justin, you were still in your 20s. So you met this Baba when you are when you were, let's say, 20, and this man was 85, so he was 65. He was about to buy in your hands, and you were ready to buy him. You Olusho, you were already an Olusho, a small, tiny 20-year-old. In fact, let's just wait. Oh, I was going to show you guys. Hold on. Let me remove this here. He was, oh wait. I met an older man. Let's call him Mr. O. When I say Mr. O was old, I mean old. He was 85 years old with the heart of a little boy. So he was very easy to use and manipulate and push left and right. He was like a mumu. He was childish, childlike. Let me say he was childlike. So Korobidi could exercise control over him. She likes them like that. She likes the vulnerable men that she can use. She can exercise her narcissistic character, use them, accuse them of things she would do wrong. So she liked this Baba. He was wealthy. Yes, money has to be involved. If Korra Obidi is there, money has to be involved. She will use her sex, her bekus. That bekus has been vandalized. Korra Obidi, come on now. If your story is true, that since you were 10, they've been brutalizing your bekus. I wonder what that place looks like now. That's why it's just leaking freely. It's like a permanently open pipe. You cannot repair it. I think I have a picture. I have a picture that perfectly depicts the state of your hole. Let me read. He was 85 years old with the heart of a child, of a little boy. Let me correct that. He was 85 years old with the heart of a little boy. Mr. O just loved to look at me, Ashawo flirtatious Olosho. An 85-year-old man, grandfather. Korobidi, you were just small 20. Small 20. You're not even like a matured woman who has seen life, who has, you know what I mean, ladies watching me. A woman that has, seen up and down. No, you're supposed to be a fresh girl in your 20s, never giving birth. Huh? My God. This one tells me the level and your rank that you had in the Olosho territory. In that Ashawo kingdom, Korobidi, you are a senior. What do they call those people with very high ranks? Are they the superintendents? You are a high-ranking, how do you say that? Guys, I think my sleep is coming. My sleep is coming. Korra Obidi, you can feel comfortable that an 85-year-old man just loves to look at you, and you didn't feel awkward. You didn't feel some kind of way that, ew, oh my God, let me run away from here. No, you loved it. You threw yourself at him. You flirted. You flaunted yourself. Because you're an Olosho by birth. You are destined to be an Olosho. That's why you display Oloshoism every day on social media, because you have nothing better to display. You have nothing better to display. Hey, people with talent, they are versatile. Look at Vicky James. I always like to use her as an example. She's a young Nigerian girl living in Nigeria, businesswoman, multi-talented, creative young girl, beautiful. classy, married. Not like that's a yardstick or something, but just to give you more information about her. She's a designer. She creates content around her designs. She cooks excellently. Nancy, you may go and be watching Vicky James. Let her inspire you. When you see real content, you will recognize real content. They know they make noise, nah. She does like all these kids, all this funny stuff. Top-notch content. And you are there. An 80-something-year-old baba. Mr. O just loved to look at me. He wanted to stare at me all day. So I made him pay my performance fee, which at the time was 150,000 naira per day. Do you see Andolo show? Hey, so what was he paying for? He was paying to stare at you. He was not paying for you to come and clean his house or cook for him because he was an old man. He was not even paying for your company, like, oh, I don't have children, I don't have grandchildren, which he does, or he did, because the man is died now. He's dead now. Because the man don't old now. No. He was not even paying for you or paying you to come and maybe read to him. Nothing. No. He was paying you because, according to you, he possibly was lusting after you, staring at you. And then you said, okay, you will pay me to be staring at me. You are in a shower. Korra BD, you cannot argue who you are. You describe yourself in different ways, but you are one word, a prostitute. You describe yourself, you tell us you do this, it's just like someone, I always give that example, someone who teaches. They might not come out and say, I'm a teacher. But they will tell you, oh, I provide knowledge, I give insight, I give information, people learn from me. They are teachers. They will describe who they are. You have described who you are, but you don't want to mention your profession. You said he should pay. Pay for what? To be staring at your breasts. What was it about you that he was staring at, that you charged him money so that you could just be there doing sexy, doing for an 85-year-old man? You were not even the age that you are now, that we are seeing you 30-something years old. No. We are talking even before you met Justin. 13 years ago, you were small. You didn't even preserve yourself, your dignity for, oh my God, I'm growing. Hopefully I meet a man, I fall in love, I marry. No. Okay, you are staring at me. You have to pay for it. Everything about you is money. Greed didn't just start on social media. And it's that same greed that will still buy you. It's that same greed that will make people continue to abuse you. Because of greed, you take yourself to places you should never go to. Because of greed for money, you expose yourself to danger. Were you not telling us the story the other day of picking up 2 boys? You know, told them, let me see your ID. Who were you telling that story? And let me see your ID card. You now took a picture of their ID. Don't you see how dumb you are when you told those stories? And none of your puppies could tell you, but people, they couldn't tell you, babe, anybody can give you a fake ID card. People who really want to do you bad, they will carry fake IDs about. They will make a fake document and say that's them. Just to, like, this girl is dumb. This is not being naive now. She's a doormat. The only thing she knows how to do is let her greed push her. Her greed controls her life. So when people see her today on social media, buy me coffee, buy me coffee, buy me coffee, buy me stars, give me money. You people have not given me something today. You've not bought me stars. Now every day. Even sometimes she will do a video. The title of the video will be, "My star button is not working, but you can give me coffee. This is my coffee link." Is that one content? Horror the Olosho, the leaky one, not just an ordinary Olosho. Leaking on top of being an Olosho. Is that one content? Nuisance on social media. Let me continue to read. When sweet things dey like this, where we go talk about, now they call now they call, I don't know what people even expect from me, honestly. Sometimes I just wonder, God. Okay, thank God for patience and composure. Let me continue. So I made him pay my performance fee, which at the time was 150,000 naira per day. Korra Obidi, why has none of your puppies asked you that? Why did you charge that man when you knew he was lusting after you? He was staring at you. What did you think was behind the way he was staring at you? Why did you charge him? Why did you ask him to pay you just to be staring at you? Because he had the heart of a little boy. These are crucial questions puppies should be asking their female big dog, because the mother of puppies is a bitch, right? I believe. That's the big dog. Do you understand? That's what you should be asking, so that you get to know her better. You don't even have to watch Blessing Unjo to discover the other side of your mama dog. No, you ask her. Let her explain herself to you. She wrote her book. You people did not read. You come and sit down on Blessing Unjo's page for Blessing Unjo to explain to you. And when Blessing Unjo explains to you, you'll be crying. But your mommy dog, you will not ask her for her to explain what her intention was charging that man that amount of money. In exchange for what? What was she giving him back? Let me go to the comments so that in case the sound falls off. Okay. I would go over to his house filled with an armed security detail and dance and sing to him. He was so happy when I danced. He told me to make sure to never dance for free. Mr. O was amazing until when he started to be creepy. I got a call from one of his staff telling me to show up at the airport. Korra Obidi, you use the word creepy. Your daughter, June, your first baby that came out of your womb, told you a man you had in your house was creepy. Korra Obidi, you silenced her. This is the word that comes to your mind when you see a pervert, a potential abuser. You think, there's something creepy about this fellow. There's just something odd about him. Korra Obidi, find out why June said what she said. Nancy, your sister, would have never allowed Anthony Obidi to sleep in her house that night. Nancy would have sat her daughter down and interrogated her daughter. She would have drilled the living daylight light out of her daughter to get to the bottom of that word, creepy. She would have broken that word down. What do you mean by the C and the R and the E and the E and the P and the Y? She would dissect that child, cut that child into pieces for the child to tell her everything that she saw, that her eyes saw, everything she felt, to have called that man creepy. Anthony would not have closed one eye in Nancy Ume's house that night. She would not care who that man is, especially when Nancy knows firsthand how he raised her or did not raise her, how he abused her emotionally and psychologically, how she was abused by people and he would blame her for the abuse. She would have never let him spend another night. And you know that. And Nancy knows it. But because you are naturally useless, Korra Obidi, because you are a surrogate, there is no emotional motherly connection between you and June. So you waved it aside. You shut her up. You silenced her. You made her feel like, oh, you're just talking crap. You're just thinking things. But it is what it is. The child alone knows how she felt. That child alone can explain. I cannot explain for her. And you cannot change how that child felt that night. And now you're using the word creepy on that 85-year-old man. So you want us to believe that that man was creepy, but you don't want us to believe your daughter that Anthony was creeping her out. You're a useless mother. You're not there to protect your daughters. Nancy said you should be like a hawk over your children. Korobidi, if you cannot protect June, please, who do you want to protect? You cannot protect your kwekus. You cannot protect your daughters. Please, what are you protecting? Your money. Your money. Your money is what you want to protect. It's a pity. I feel sorry for the children that God gave you. That's all. Until when he started to be creepy, I got a call from one of his staff telling me to show up at the airport. I showed up. Korobidi said 1 second ago that the man was creepy. And a second later, they told her, come to the airport, without any information of why she was going to the airport, what she was going for, who she was going to meet, where she was going to. No, she showed up. The Olo show that she is. She doesn't have school that she's going to. She doesn't have any place of work that she has to go to. She doesn't have a father that she's answering to. They just call her, come, and the Olo show is on duty. She will be ready and available. Korra will be the people that were well brought up. Young girls like you. You didn't have a business you were running. Oh, it's not like you're a businesswoman that, okay, a client called you. Okay, fine, you were a businesswoman in some kind of way. Olo show business. But I want to make that exception for if you're a businesswoman and maybe I'm talking real business now, and then a client calls you for maybe a very important meeting or a business deal, fine, you can move immediately. But a responsible young lady of your age at the time, there is no way any human being would just pluck them and tell them, move out of. They would have something doing with their lives, but you had nothing doing. Your kwekus was doing the job for you. That's why somebody can just call you and say, come to the airport, and you're already there. Because what else would you be doing? Because it's the kwekus work, you are still going. So why sit down in the house when you can be doing kwekus work on your way to the airport? You had nothing going on in your life. Because when I was your age, you would call me, I would be thinking of, oh my God, school, there is no way I can come. I have to be in class. Or something else. Oh my God, what will I tell my father? Oh my God, how you can't just stand up and you're on your way to where? But when you're a useless child, even if they call you 3 a.m., you will not even wash your pekus. You will just dress up and you are there. You see the kind of life you lived at your young age. You exposed yourself with your book. That's that volatile life, carefree life you lived. They just call you on the phone and you are there. There is nothing you can do about it. The book says everything. Anybody you sue, all they need is this book. They'll just go. They'll just take this book. They don't even need to. In fact, no need for videos to start downloading your videos. No, just take this book. And they just ask one question. You just open the page. This is the answer. Next question. Let me continue to read. I showed up, passport in hand. And next, I was on a first-class flight to Dubai. That is how the journey started for her. Escort. Korra Obidi, you stand before a judge and tell that judge you were not an escort. You will tell us you were the PA of that Baba. You will tell us you were his masseurs. I don't know what you will tell us. Or the judge. You were an escort. That's what they do. Korra Obidi. At that young age. So this is how you lived your young life before you met Justin Dean, your destiny helper that God brought into your life to clean you up, to give you a new look, a new name, a new reputation above all things. And now, like I said, he left and he took his reputation along, the one he was using to cover you. It's gone. It's gone. This is how you lived your life as a young girl in your young years. Let me continue to read. She wanted us to know that she was on a first-class flight to Dubai. Olosho entered first class. She said, I began to travel with Mr. O. I always insisted on my room, even though I knew I could end Mr. O with a simple gallopant if I felt threatened. The same way you threatened Justin Dean, you would finish him in his sleep. He's inside of you. That man didn't lie against you. Korra Obidi. He didn't make these things up. Your book confirms many things he said. And he said those things before you wrote your book. So he didn't get inspired by your book. Give me a second. Okay. So she spelled the gallopant with 2 L's, but it is spelled with 1 L. So why were you traveling? Well, why did you start to travel? As an escort with a wealthy man. At the end of the day, the gallopant is even rubbish. Just throwing words around that don't even mean anything for the context. Things were great. Let me continue to read. Please help me share this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up. If you're watching, please give this video a love. You can close the comment section and give the actual video a thumbs up. You can also copy the link. Just click on the share button. You will see a share button. Copy the link and post it on Facebook, on WhatsApp, and in your YouTube community. What's the time? Almost 10:30. Okay. She said, okay, let me read that part again. I always insisted on my room, even though I knew I could end Mr. O with a simple gallopant if I felt threatened. So what did he tell you you would be traveling with him to do? You would just travel with him and you go and sleep in your own room. That's all. What was the idea behind you escorting an 85-year-old man up and down? Your father really gave birth to an Olosho. There is nothing he can change about it. That's his destiny in this life. That Anthony Obidi, in your lifetime, one of your children will be a prostitute, and it happened. There is nothing you can do about it. Korra Obidi is a prostitute living amongst us. A real life prostitute that we can see. That is what it is. Because all those prostitutes you guys hear about, they are also human beings. So don't think, oh my God, I support Korra. I love her. She cannot be that. Those people you don't know outside that are doing that work, they are human beings. Korra Obidi is also a human being. They are not ghosts. So they are not spirits that you know that, oh my God, sex workers, you read about them in the news. They are just human beings like Korra Obidi. And that is what she is. Because I don't know what agreement, what contract you signed with that Baba. He will just tell you, Korra, today we are going to Lusaka. You are going with him. Then you will tell him, I want my own room. Tomorrow we are going to Oman. You will go with him. You will fly with him, first class. You will tell him, Baba, I want my own room. Oh yeah, that's your room. The next day you will go, you travel again to another place. I want my room. Gather children. Put 5-year-olds together. Let them sit down. Tails under the moonlight. And you start telling them this story. Let me continue. If I felt threatened. Things were great, and I was a happy travel companion with no strings attached to my naivety. Don't blame it on naivety. My goodness. Like we've never been 20 years old in our lives. No, you were dumb and you are still dumb. You cannot blame it on naivety. And your eyes are open. You are dumb doesn't mean you are not exposed. You know what is Bola. You knew then. This girl, you want to, because you're writing this book now, and you're considering, oh my God, if they read this, okay, let me just say, I was naive. What? When you already knew an 85-year-old was staring at you, and you were not naive enough to charge him, you tapped into that opportunity to take money from that old man just to stare at you. You want to talk about naive. So how did your brain calculate money, business? Okay, let me just use this as business. You are not naive. Don't sell that crap to anybody. You were an Olosho, not naive. Own it with your full chest. You wrote this book for your daughter so that they can get to know their mother. It's unfortunate that they will grow up knowing that it's a prostitute that gave birth to them. It's a very unfortunate situation, especially one that sold her history in a book. Very unfortunate for those girls. It's a pity to have a mother who doesn't even consider the future of her children. That is Korra Obidi, a dummy. A dummy. Jesus. Your life is destroyed. You are in the process of destroying your children's lives. God. And Nancy is saying, I'm supporting my sister. You are supporting your sister. You're not helping her life. That is where the support should be, where you're going to mentor them. Restructure every broken piece of their life. Put them together. No. I'm supporting my sister. Hey, Koreans. You guys sent me an email. He spiked her drink, but your sister is useless. and you tell me you're supporting her, your sister is damaged. So there is no support you are offering her, because that thing you're doing, it brings money to your pocket. It doesn't even better Korobidi's life. So Nancy, that's why you're actually useless. But you make your money, just like all these Koreans. They are making their money. Oh. That's why I don't know why I keep going back to that comment. People are out there making their money. You're coming to worry me here, doing my analysis. Eh? All the Koreans, everybody don't chook head inside. Oh. They don't chook head inside. They hear say money there. Nancy is making her money. Korra is making her money. The puppies that say they are fighting for Korra Obidi, they are looking for monetization. Or if they are monetized, immediately they don't open coffee link if they don't have. You want to come and be worrying me about this one, that one. Be cool. No be levels. No be levels. If you want to fight for something, go and fight for your country. Go and join the army. Ebelebe. So that's why I don't have time. Please don't just worry me. Please. Now beg, I beg. I beg. I beg. Do you understand Korra Obidi? She said, but as you know, nothing goes for nothing. Someone who is naive would not know this principle of nothing goes for nothing. That is how I know you are naive. If you tell me, oh my God, I didn't know he was expecting something in return. I just thought he was a nice man. He was just like a father figure. He would give me good advice. That is someone who is naive. Korobidi, we go school now. Are you mad? Okay, you're talking to those ones in the desert. Those ones that don't understand. They don't even know what is naive. So you know that nothing goes for nothing. You know, you are aware. So you know what you are doing. You were using that man. That man was naive. Olosho capture old man. You know, you were playing the game. My goodness. Professional Olosho from a very young age. That's why you need to go and look for that man that opened your legs brutally when you were 10 years old. Justin Dean is just misplaced priority for you. He will not heal you. Justin Dean will not heal your trauma. Your trauma is deep rooted into your youth, your father's failure to protect. Anthony failed to protect his minors. They were not even teenagers when they were being abused under his nose. I don't want to say this. I almost said it. I almost said he was too busy inside the pekus of that woman. But out of respect, let me just leave that out. His daughters were not even number one priority. He knows how to kill their mosquitoes very well. You are punishing mosquitoes that don't even know your name. But you are letting go of the real abusers that damage your daughters. And you want to tell me that is a good father? Nancy, are you mad? Oh, wow, great man. He killed all the mosquitoes. Where are the mosquitoes now? Are they crying? Where are they, all those mosquitoes? If he didn't kill... If Anthony did not kill those mosquitoes, somebody else would have killed those mosquitoes. So killing mosquitoes is useless. Now, Anthony Obidi, if the only thing or the best thing in your life that you did for your children was to kill mosquitoes, you are the most useless man that God created ever. Because you were just doing something any other person could have done for your daughters. If you had not killed those mosquitoes, another man would have killed the mosquitoes. But protecting your daughters is your number one duty as a father, not another man's duty. So you failed in your primary duties, but you were a top father in killing mosquitoes. Nancy, is that what you just told us? Nancy, you see that you're not very intelligent. You're not. You're not. I would rather have my entire body buried inside mosquito bites and be having malaria every day and be untouched, unabused. Let them tell me, oh, blessing, your father did not do well. Mosquitoes were biting you. You had malaria every day. He didn't do well. But your father protected you from abuse. I would rather have that than, oh my God, what a great father. He was also always killing mosquitoes. His children never fell sick, but his children were constantly abused. Nancy, which one is better? You're from a dysfunctional family with a dysfunctional father. This is not an insult. This is my personal conclusion, and I know it makes sense. Your father failed in protecting you primarily, but he passed in killing mosquitoes. Who mosquitoes help Korra, Obidi, and Nancy Ome? And then when we talk, you will say, why do we think that deep? Because we are not that dumb. We are not. We are not. And this is social media. That's also why. You are the ones always selling your personal matters because of money. And this money, na national cake. You see what I mean? The moment you bring it out, you are saying, come, oh, you see the way I posted my video yesterday? I said, food is ready. Because once it goes online, it's no longer for you alone. It's no longer for you alone. Food is ready. National cake, come and cut your own. If you are lucky, you even make more money than me. Yes. You see? So there are certain things you don't even carry on your head on this social media. There are certain things you don't even bother. I always say it. You guys will just think, oh, blessing, you're talking. I don't even bother myself. You should not even worry if you understand the logic behind social media. You would not even, in fact, you will have peace of mind. You know that, okay, now levels. Ebelebe support. Not today. Support, na turn off your stars, for example. That's why I always say, whatever I do, if you see me online, I'm doing it for myself. I always make it clear. I will not come and carry somebody on my head. At the end of the day, when the money is coming, it's entering my pocket, and I claim I'm doing it for somebody. No. No. Do you understand? When the money comes, you don't share it with anybody. You don't. And that is why you should also not share your pain with anybody. If you lose your page because of who you claim you are supporting, don't share that pain with that person. Oh, I lost my page and you didn't do anything about it. What did that person do with the money you were making? I don't understand. Let's not digress. Okay. Things were great and I was a happy travel companion with no strings attached to my naivety. But as you know, nothing goes for nothing. One day in Lusaka, I believe is in Zambia. One day in Lusaka, an armed security detail comes over to my room and knocks hard. It's 11 p.m. And I use the peephole. Who is there? I blurt out. The chief wants to see you in his room. He returns. I smiled to myself. I knew this day was coming. That is a peacock olosho. That is a grandmaster olosho. That is a calculative olosho. That is a systematic olosho. That one I experienced olosho. She said she smiled. She didn't panic. She didn't say, oh my God, he wants me in his room. For what? At 11 p.m. Oh my God. No, she said she smiled. You are not Banje. You're a witch. You're a demon. Korra Obidi. Oh, the people who watch you, who say they love you, they don't know the spirit you carry. You are a destroyer of destinies. You are a destroyer of men. You're a witch. Even your reaction, you said you smiled. You knew this day would come. For me, all this nonsense she wrote, I don't even believe to start with. But this is a reproduction of her state of mind. You know, how she reasons, where she... This girl is not okay. I always say she's not well. Someone as young as Korra Obidi, 30-something years old, with this baggage in this book in my hand. A small girl like Korra Obidi with all of this. Jesus, that one a grandmaster. That one. So Justin didn't met her, and he met contraband. He met abandoned, used, overused goods. Now she's expired. But when she was with Justin, she was just overused. But she was still valid. But now, it don't expire. Pata pata. She has fully expired. He met abandoned goods. Now she's damaged goods, expired goods. She already finished rocking life. All the men in Lagos, the Lebanese man, the one, we will get there. The one that, God, this girl is dirty. This girl is a dirty Olosho. This is a confirmation. This book confirms it. That's why I can, because nobody can tell me about defamation of character as I'm sitting down here. Guys, the video is ready. The video, my lawsuit with or against Monica. I sued somebody for defamation of character. So if I sit down with my full chest, my name, I'm not a fake account, if you know what I mean. I'm not just somebody hiding and nobody knows who is talking. You're just hearing my voice. Fine, you're not seeing me now. You're hearing my voice, but you know me. You know how I look. You know my full names, if that makes sense. So if I can sit down here and say some things, don't even panic. It's because I have backbone. I have what to stand on. That's why. The confirmation is here already. We are not, I didn't just wake up one day and start. That's where the defamation of character comes in. When you just make things up. And that's why I won my case. I don't know why I'm giving it away. But the video is ready, and I might drop it tonight. After this video, I might. I just need to do like a final look through, just to look. I've already edited it, I've exported it, everything. It's just to upload that is left now. But I just still want to watch it one more time, and then I upload it. I have sued somebody for defamation of character. So when I say it, I've confirmed it. Ain't nothing you can tell me about it. Korra Obidi, you have 2 more months to sue. The other day you were saying, I will sue you. We never see nothing. Olosho. I know say when I talk and it penetrates, you people should come and cry tomorrow. I saw a post Frida put up. She said people should come and suck breast. And Blessing Unjo will say it is tears all over the place. That's why I'm Blessing Unjo. At the end of the day, if I don't make you cry, I have not analyzed. I've not. And I can't help it. I can't help you. Okay. I smiled to myself and knew this day was coming. Then she said, I am coming, I replied, then proceeded to double lock the door and tuck myself in nice and tight. This sent Mr. O a clear message he didn't quite like. We came back to Lagos on a flight back, and he made sure I flew economy to get his disappointment across. Are you guys continue to follow how she's swinging us like a pendulum ball from left to right? He asked her to come. She smiled. She knew it. And then she slept. And then they went to Lagos. And then he made sure she flew economy. He flew first class. Olosho escort. You didn't perform your escort Olosho duty. So they is it debated or debased? They debased you. They brought you from first class to economy. Wandering Olosho. Flying Olosho. Traveling Olosho. Escort Olosho of an 85-year-old man. Hey, you have gone far. You are a chief priest. Korobidi, your Kpekus is the chief priest in the prostitution industry. I promise you. I don't know women that are 40, 50, 60 that have this experience, this body of experience that you carry, even at the age of 30 something. You are a chief priest. You're a legend. I said it before. This girl is a legend in the prostitution industry. The load of experience she carries at her age, that one is what even baffles me the most. It's not even about, okay, she said this, she said. No, it's the age that she's so young. And she already did all of this in her lifetime. Just 30 something. Oh. How does Chiweta Luagu says that thing? Ekwensu, whatever. My God. Let me continue to read. Thumbs up, oh, biko. And he made sure I flew economy to get his disappointment across. So why were you flying about with him? Since you already knew that nothing goes for nothing, why did you continue to lead him on? What exactly were you doing on those trips? Horror Obidi. Number one, Totoyos of the Obidi clan. Hakbekus is blowing whistle. Hakbekus is naturally vibrating. That's an Olosho. Honestly, it's not. I'm not just dissing her. I'm just telling you, like, I'm reading this book again for I don't know how many times, but this is just like, wow. You kept traveling with him. He was paying. You were getting all these free trips. What were you giving him in return? You knew that he wanted something out of it, but you still continue to follow him. Because you are no Olosho. That's what Oloshos do. Because well-trained girls who don't want to use their ekpekus to work, they'll be like, oh my God, in this country, in this city of Lagos, nothing goes for nothing. So I'm not even going to put myself in that position because I'm not ready to use my ekpekus for work. They will tell themselves immediately. When the man offers them, they will say, no, sir, thank you, sir, I don't want, sir. If he's paying them, they know, okay, this is what you are paying me for, sir. Maybe to clean your garden. Business is business. But the moment he's paying you, and you cannot even point a finger to what he's paying you for, you are flying with him, you cannot even explain why you are flying with him, then you know you are an Olosho, extraordinaire. Am I making myself clear? Let me continue to read. I was just happy to have toured as much as I did with Mr. O. Because he was a mumu, Abi. You were just happy to use him, spend his money. Wow, a user. The same way you are using the Horians online. You are just happy to be collecting their stars and their coffees. Whether they are stranded in the desert is none of your business. I heard one of your Koreans, another new Korean has come out and is now collecting GoFundMe. Hey, these Koreans, eh? Yeah. I read it though. I saw the GoFundMe. I saw it though. I went there. I read everything. The woman did not tell us what her son did. Madam, the son buy somebody. She's raising money for her son because the son has a lawsuit. But Madam could not tell us what kind of lawsuit. Oh, he's such a sweet boy. He's my son. His smile, sunshine. What did he do? Why is he going to court? But you are begging money from the Koreans. You people are specialized beggars. Koreans are expert beggars. They are skilled workers in the begging industry. I now went to the woman's page. Damn, the woman doesn't even have Korra Obidi's content on her page. I scrolled and scrolled and scrolled. Eventually, guess what I saw? I believe in August, she posted that video, that Pepper Them video. What's it called? What's that last music video she did? The Inside Life, Abby. Inside Life. She posted that YouTube link. That's all I found on this woman's page. And I scrolled and scrolled and scrolled. I didn't see nothing. This woman doesn't share. That is why I said, if you love Blessing Unjo, don't let me catch you saying you are doing saga fighting for Blessing Unjo. You are not sharing my videos. Look, it's not a problem if you choose not to share. But the day you will now see saga, you will now say, hey, I want to fight for Blessing. You will now be going live. Just know that day, I'm blocking you. Because when you call yourself my fan, my supporter, the support that I need, you're sharing my videos, you're showing love to my content. My content is my business, not what other people do or say. So if you want to focus on what other people do or say, me and you, we are not in the same environment. So these Koreans, they will call themselves, I'm a Korean. They will bully everybody, but they are not sharing Korobidi. Where is the support? What is that? Those ones are just bullies, positioned to bully. Those ones are not supporters. No. That's why Korobidi is now opening new pages like Blessing Unjo. I saw it again, 2,900 followers out of 8.4 million. What a shame and disgrace, because she does not have real supporters. The bullies bullying people, all of them, they are opening pages every day, YouTubes every day. And you tell me you are supporting me. Babe, just tell me you want to start making your own money. Do it and do your content. You can analyze whatever, but please. Me, I'm very straightforward with that. Don't use me and say, yeah, I'm supporting you. I want to fight for you. Who send you message? If you want to fight for me, let me see that you are sharing my content. That's fight. That is you supporting me, because you're putting that support inside of me, not in another person. When it comes to bullying, Korobidi supporters are top number one in bullying. When it comes to promoting Korobidi, you don't see them. You don't see them anywhere. So this woman now, this new Korean I was talking about, she's begging money on GoFundMe, but she doesn't have any of Korobidi's videos, none of Korobidi's pictures on her Facebook, none. Only that music video. That link from YouTube is what when they were saying share, let us get to 100K, let us, all of them were sharing the link. That's all she has on her page. And you call yourself a Korea. You better not call yourself a blessing lover. And the day that you need something, that's the day we will hear that you're a blessings lover. But nobody really knows how you support blessing. And you guys already know, supporting me is not even, I don't even have a coffee link to start with. You understand? Supporting me is connected to my content. You can show support in different ways. If you let your fans focus on bullying people because of you, that is you focusing on destroying your own presence online. That's what is going on with Korra Obidi. I don't want to end up like Korra Obidi. God forbid. God forbid. If all her so-called Koreans invested all their energy in her, he's not here now. Who would Olivia be that just came how many years ago? Let's be honest. But I am loving it. That's why I just want them to continue, because the more they continue like that, the lower Korra Obidi goes. And me, I'm here for that. That's what I'm here for. That's what I am here for with my full chest. And that's what I will be analyzing. All right, let's continue. I was just happy to have toured as much as I did with Mr. O. I was not getting booked for performances, as word on the street was I didn't put out. I was a cock tease that never went all the way. Are you guys following? That's what she said. That's how she's describing herself. She said she was not getting booked for performances. Olosho was not even making it as an entertainer. Korra Obidi, you didn't tell us what happened to the school you said you were going to. I believe Korra Obidi went to school. She gained admission, possibly, but she didn't finish that school. She didn't finish school. I think she went for a year or max 2 years. She didn't go for the third year. If at all, she went for 2 years. Definitely, she went for 1 year. Possibly, she went for another year. But definitely, my strong feelings on that is that she didn't do third year. How much more? Graduate. But she can narrate to us how she was traveling all around with Mr. O. But she was not getting booked. Nobody was booking Korra Obidi before Justin Dean met her. Let's continue to read. I was getting broke. The worst thing you want to happen to you in Lagos is to be broke as a young girl. Olosho, you were getting broke. Where was Nancy in your life? You were getting broke, and Nancy was your sister. Where was Anthony Obidi? You had a father and you were getting broke. Wow. Okay. I was getting broke. I decided to attempt to begin to travel alone. International Olosho. Oh, I'm broke. I will just start traveling. Wow. Does that rhyme? The solution to brokenness is to just start traveling alone. Wow. Korra Obidi. You know what you just told us here? No. In fact, see, of course, she's not getting booked. Of course, who is booking down? All the places she has been to, she booked herself into those things. All those performances she would say she was going to do, all the carnivals and everything. She booked herself into those activities. She did. A loser. After Justin Dean, nothing else. I said Justin Dean wrapped up his reputation that he brought into her life, wrapped it up nicely and took it along with him. Korra Obidi cannot rebuild her reputation because she never had one. If she did, by now, 2 years is long enough, man, to rebuild and bounce back. But she's going down and down and down. Let me continue to read. So, no, help me explain this. Help me understand this. Oh, I'm getting broke. How do I solve that problem? Okay, I'll just start traveling alone. Hey. To be doing what now when you travel? Olosho. Olosho Pro Max. Not, oh, I was getting broke. Then I started to send out my CV, or I started to contact studios and record labels, or I started to send letters to radio stations. No, I was getting broke. I decided to attempt to begin to travel alone. Inside of your royal brokenness, you were traveling and you were broke. Eh? Okay, your pekus will do the work. Olosho. Listen, guys, to travel alone, no security or first class tickets. My first stop was Dubai. This girl, she has used her pekus to do some kind of things, man. Man. She went to Dubai. Let me show you guys, or let me give you a graphical depiction of Porty Porter. It's very common in Dubai, UAE, and all these things. Porter Potty. The wealthy can get away with anything. This is truly terrifying. The Dubai Porter Potty. So if you want to search for it, just type Porter Potty Dubai, for example, because if you type Porter Potty alone, you might just get toilets. So always add Dubai to it. It's very, very common in Dubai. Thank God I've never been to Dubai. Otherwise, you're saying, hey, Blessing, come and tell us because you've gone there. You've gone there, so you know. I've never gone there, but I've heard and I've seen. And thank God for this book. Korra Obidi still showed us another side of Porta Potty. She still gave us another side that you can also lick nyash. The Dubai Porta Potty scandal refers to a series of viral rumors and alleged stories circulating on social media that involve wealthy individuals in Dubai supposedly paying influencers and models to perform degrading acts for money. For example, I have seen videos, real videos, not reconstructed, not acted, not put together, a real video of a black African sister in the or in the bathroom. Let me just say, because she was leaning over a bathtub. I saw a video, and guess what? She was bent over on the bathtub with her mouth open, and her head or her face was facing the ceiling. And a man, a Dubai man, was standing above her, and he was urinating inside of her open mouth. That is an example of Porter Potty. Another example, guys, just go to YouTube. Yeah, I think just do that and you're going to see what I'm saying. Just type Dubai Porter Potty or Porter Potty Dubai. Another example is a wealthy man would tell that model that all these Instagram influencers, many of them have gone to Dubai and they've brought back suitcases of money. How do you go to Dubai, for example, on vacation, and you are coming back with loads of money? You're coming back wealthier. You will go there broke. You will go there broke. When you come back, you're packing money back to Nigeria. Another example is a wealthy man from Dubai. He will allow his pets, say dogs, for example, to poop. He will sit down and watch you eat dog poop. You will get good money for it. It's just like a fetish. I don't know what it does to those men. They just have they want to feel powerful, I guess. To just feel like they can make you do anything, no matter how degrading. They do ugly, nasty things to these girls and they will give you money. So Korobidi's first stop after she was broke was go to Dubai. I pity June and Athena. There are so many things I want to say, but I still think of those children because you know what? When I think of them, I know that they will grow up being the daughters of. So I hold back. I don't hold back because of Korobidi. Korobidi is already condemned. And she deserves every word that comes out of my mouth. She does. But when I still think of the children, I'll be like. But I know that it is inevitable. They will be the daughters of, unless the ties are cut. And it is made known that these children have nothing to do with this dirty woman. She will spoil their reputation. And social media will let that happen very quick. If she's allowed and able to hold the camera in front of those children, their reputation will be worse than Korobidi's. If that happens, the only way those children will grow up clean, having clean names, would be the ties cut. So that people will know that that lady that went to Dubai to go and be licking the nyash of an 85-year-old man for money has nothing to do with these children anymore. That's the only way. Then the children will just be on their own, like, okay, we have nothing to do with her. So that nobody will be rubbing her shame on them. If that makes sense. And you wrote this in a book. When you are broke, just travel abroad. And you didn't have a business you were doing. It's not like you were an artist, you were getting booked. No, you were just an Olosho, an unbooked Olosho. Let me continue to read. My first stop was Dubai. I shopped for gigs and auditioned. She left Nigeria and went to audition in Dubai. Let me continue. And auditioned. Wasn't long before I started to dance. I barely danced at the marina with a bunch of beautiful women from various countries. It was indeed an honor. My music began to take off, and before I knew it, I was performing at the Burj Al Arab, then for the Sultan in Muscat, then back to Dubai for some more belly dancing. I was getting famous. Yokbekus was getting famous, Korobidi. Because you cannot tell me that you were the best belly dancer. You cannot tell me that you were the prettiest, most seductive belly dancer in the whole of Dubai. You just get broke. You just go to Dubai. All of a sudden, you start to perform here, start to perform there. Your Kwekus was blowing whistle. So even if you were not the best belly dancer, that whistle will call them. They will know that, okay, something is here. Just like that. What a fairy tale. You just went to Dubai. You just started to dance and started to perform. Like, I don't doubt that she performed. Don't get me wrong. Didn't she go to St. Lucia that day and opened her yash on top of the on top of the DJ's head? She opened her leaky rotten pickles on top of the destiny of the DJ. She held a mic in her hands. Is that not a performance? It was. Do you understand? So I don't doubt. It's very easy for them to give you a platform, a podium. Well, you go and stand there and shake your belly. After you finish shaking your belly, you come and shake your pickles. It's very easy. What does it cost? 5 minutes. Will you dance for 30 minutes? Will you dance for an hour? People are sitting down at an event. They'll say, okay, 5 minutes. You've hustled your way, no problem. Go and shake your belly. Black girl dancing belly dance that originated from, you know, you want to dance it better than the owner. So yeah, go and dance. When you finish, let your kpekus come and dance. Come and dance the rest. My goodness. So we should say, hey, she went there for performances, really. Because you are the only Nigerian girl going to Dubai. You are the most talented Nigerian girl going to Dubai. Tell this story to children. Horror obidi. What's the time, oh, Chimo? Let me continue. I was getting famous. Mr. O shows up in Dubai. Remember Mr. O, the 85-year-old man? Remember she told us they went back to Lagos, so it looks like everybody went their separate ways, and then she hustled her own and went on her own to Dubai. Coincidentally, Mr. O, that same 85-year-old man, shows up. You guys are following, okay? Mr. O shows up in Dubai and leaves me with the biggest tip I ever did receive. Korobidi, Korobidi, were you a bartender? Were you a belly dancing bartender? Oh my goodness. Yeah. He was no longer angry with you or angry at you that you disappointed him. You didn't come when he called for you. He was no longer angry. He put you in economic class. You people went your separate ways. All of a sudden, he came to Dubai and then he gave you the biggest tip. Okay, Mr. O shows up in Dubai and leaves me with the biggest tip I ever did receive. He then proceeded to fly me to Oman, a small city in the Middle East, where I met the most powerful men I have ever met to date. I remember when I was analyzing this book last year, and one question that I asked was, how come it was only men that Korobidi was meeting? How come this entire book was this man, that man, this other guy, this cousin, men? I remember I said it last year, but I'm just going to say it again. I remember everything I say. So, and I don't like to repeat myself. So before I repeat myself, so that you guys won't feel like, we heard this before. So you know that, okay, I've said it before. She met the most powerful men. Korobidi, when are you going to ever meet powerful women in your life? You are meeting men, because you feel like you have bekus to give them. So you guys are still following, right? That same Mr. O flew her from Dubai to Oman. A fatherless Olosho that men are just throwing left to right. Like, you get papa, you get mama. In the name of what were they flying you? I don't like, that is just the lifestyle of a loose girl, a free girl, a free woman, a girl with no attachments to anybody, no attachments to family, to close friends, to partners, nothing. Do you understand? You can call them in the morning, they are on their way. Call them in the afternoon, they are on their way. Call them in the middle of the night. That's a free woman. Probably you see the lifestyle you lived. Nancy, you see the small Olosho Obidi. You should be covering your face in shame because the whole world knows Nancy Ome. Every time you put the camera in your face, people are looking at you like that is the sister of that prostitute. You are the sister of an Olosho. Nancy. Shame is on your face actually whenever you go live. You see when you are starting up, when immediately you start your live videos, it's there, the shame is there, and then you try to talk your way into it to start to flow. You're the sister of a prostitute. Facts. Let me continue to read. I met the most powerful man I have ever met to date. I performed my music. All this made me very grateful to Mr. O. It wouldn't hurt to bring down some of my walls. I decided to go spend the night with Mr. O. Hey, the same Mr. O that sent somebody allegedly to call you, you refused. Okay, so because now he took you to Oman, you met powerful men, you performed, you feel like now I can give him my body. Does this make sense? Is this not a prostitute? Is this not the description of a prostitute? When he took you to Lusaka and to Dubai, where did he take you to the other time? Lusaka, I believe. Yeah, Lusaka. You didn't feel like he had done enough to earn your bekus. But now in Dubai, he took you to Oman and then he let you meet great men according to you. You were able to perform. Now the meter that reads in your bekus now said, okay, we have reached temperature level, this and that. You then felt, okay, now he deserves the bekus. So you are using your bekus to show gratitude. That is a very grateful bekus. Korobidi, you are putting your bekus to work. I might be saying this thing, you people feel like, okay, blessing. No, reality is what I'm speaking out. Korobidi, you're not even using your talent. Your talent is not at work. Your talent is not putting you in front. People are not attracted to you because of your talent. People are not noticing you and remembering you for your talent. Korra Obidi, for your focus. Some people don't need to do much. Look at Penny the entertainer. Her talent is doing the job. Look at Thames. Her talent is doing the job. I don't want to say Ira Star. You know why? Because, okay, she's also very gorgeous. And Thames is also gorgeous, don't get me wrong. But fine, Ira Star is highly talented. But I don't want to use her because her looks might also play a role. That's why I'm saying Tenny and Thames. Let's keep it there for now. Their talents do the job for them. They don't have to worry about nothing. But Korra Obidi, your bekus is at work. And all you do is for them to give you a microphone when your bekus has done the main job. Because when you hold that microphone and jump up and down and do your split, the usual thing you do everywhere you go, the same performance for every song. When you do that, it's rubbish. That's not work. That one, you're just satisfying that drive of I want to be famous, I want to be a performer. That one, you call that a performance. All those rubbish you do everywhere that you go to. Your performances, they don't even have any effect. They are not even talked about. You perform, it ends on Facebook, inside of Facebook. The same people, that we know what is happening inside this space. We are the only ones. We don't see big blogs, posting and talking about your performance. No, we don't. It's this same Blessing Unja that will still analyze. Oh my God, was she wearing a pant? Oh my God, she was like naked. Oh my God, she was in a strip club. Is this same Blessing and the Nigerian bloggers and the Koreans that we say, leave her alone. This same us. So your performance is not going anywhere. So I don't see it as work for you, Korobili. Did it make you money? If it did, how come you are a beggar in 2024? You are not moving forward in your life. So you are not working. When you hold the mic, and your fans use you to do pepper them, when you do your videos and post on YouTube, you are satisfying that hunger of I want to do something, I want to be relevant, I want to be seen as an artist. You're just satisfying and quenching that thirst. But it doesn't bring any return. It doesn't elevate your status. It doesn't elevate your career. It doesn't do anything. I don't know if you understand. That song, in fact, all the songs you've been posting or posting on YouTube that your minions, let us get to 70,000. Let us get to 100,000 views. After that, after the views, what else? Don't you guys wonder? That's what I meant when I said those things you do, the performances, the songs you post, they mean nothing. That's not work. The real work happens inside your books. That's where the work is. For you, just performing is just like fun. You don't even take yourself seriously. You get it? So, Horians, before you share Korra Obidi's next YouTube song, because all her songs are YouTube songs, they end on YouTube. That's where they end. That's their final resting place. They don't go to any radio station. They don't. They don't. And anybody can post on YouTube. You don't have to be an artist to post a song. I can just use my phone now and sing something. All of us get voice, so I can just sing something. I go and pay somebody to give me a beat. I mix it together. I post on YouTube. I will say I'm an artist. So it's not special. So when next you people want to do that, let's share. Let's do a pepper them. Let's get to 100,000. When next you do that, please also ask yourself, after she gets to 100,000, how does it change her musical status? How does it change her career? What does it add to her name as an artist? What? It doesn't do nothing. Next month, another song is coming on YouTube. It will die on YouTube. And you people will stress. You will share. You will do pepper them. Yeah, we've reached 90,000. At the end of the day, it's over. The song you people were shouting, the inside life, it didn't even hit 100,000 when she was asking for it. Now, 1 month later, I think 1 or 2 months later, where is the song now? No, tell me. I want minions. I want puppies. Where is the song now? Who is talking about it? The song has come and gone. Well, it has come and died. You understand? When you do things in life, let there be essence behind it. Let there be a goal you want to attain with that thing. Not just, okay, let me just do it. Let me just post it and reach 100,000. And that's it. And then you go and sit down and be thinking of doing another song next month. Like, when will you stop? You're just on repeat. Nothing innovative about your life. Nothing new. That's why your page, the new page now, is just doing 111 on its own. You understand? Now let's read. Okay, I performed my music. All this made me very grateful to Mr. O. It wouldn't hurt to bring down some of my walls. I decided to go spend the night with Mr. O. To date, I don't know why I did that. You did that because you answered to your whistling pekus. What do you mean? Like, this girl, you wrote this book. You're supposed to write it with your full chest. You know you are an Olosho. You were writing your own book, your own story, your own tales, your own Olosho tales. But because you know that you have some fans that see you like one innocent girl, you don't want to fall their hands. That's why you're always adding all these innuendos. Oh God, you guys already know why I laughed. That's why you're adding all these extras. I don't know why I did that. You did it because you were horny for that 85-year-old bowler. I mean, why else? In the middle of Dubai, you just decided to go and spend the night with an 85-year-old man. because you were grateful. Let me see comments. Oh God, maybe nobody is even hearing me. Okay. Because you were grateful. Your Kpekus was grateful and your Kpekus needed to go and say thank you. That's what happened. Your Kpekus is your brain. That is what controls you. You know, like some men, they will be like, oh, there's something is what controls them. There's something doesn't really cannot think, something like that. That is Korobidi's situation in life. At your age, you were in your 20s. You decided to go and spend the night with an 85-year-old man. And then you want to tell me you are not an Olosho, a man old enough to be your grandfather. Not like age matters, but when you're doing things for the right reasons. Me, when you see me, if I tell you, age, when it comes to love, for example, doesn't mean nothing. No. If you meet someone older, but you meet them and you go into any kind of relationship with them for the right reasons, I'm perfect with it. When I see you happy in a healthy relationship, I don't care the age, whether the man, whether the woman, I don't care. I see you happy. I see that you're not in it for ulterior motives. I see that it's a healthy relationship. I don't care your age. As long as both of you are okay. If this relationship with that old man had been like, okay, I'm a young girl, I'm weird, and I like this man, there's something about him that I like, I would not, I'm telling you guys would think, oh, blessing. No, I would not have an issue with it. Like, she just believes she loves him and it's a relationship. But not this type of Olosho affair. This one is just an Olosho affair. You're grateful to him. So you were going to spend the night with him so that he can become your husband. Or so that he can sleep with you and pay you the next day. So that you have more money to take back to Nigeria. And when they ask you, say, oh, I went there for a performance. Your Kpekus was performing. Oh, I went there for a performance. Oh, these are the pictures. These are the Instagram videos. Oh, I was singing. They would think they paid you for the performance. No, they paid your Kpekus for a job well done. You would have done it and nobody would have known. People would have thought you went there to perform and you got paid. But because of your book, we know. We know better. And your children will read this. Olosho Pro Max. My goodness. I decided to go spend the night with Mr. O. To date, I don't know why I did that. Mr. O had a saying, every human has a price. Just make them an offer they cannot refuse. Money, 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 money. Korobidi would eat dog shit for money. The person that girl is, if only you people knew. Let a pig shit poo-poo. Korobidi would eat it for money. Every move she makes. And don't get me wrong, if you work diligently and you are smart to make money cleanly, diligently, don't get me wrong, and you put a price tag. For example, there was a time I had a web shop and I would buy like wholesale lashes, right? And we had lots of young influencers. That time we'll just start YouTube, we'll learn influencing, using your influence to, make sales and all of that. Many of us created web shops. We were selling a product. All these ones Nancy is shouting in 2024. Wetin we don't leave years ago. Now you just start now. Sell a product, sell something. Small girl. Anyway, so that's like when you're starting, when you're a content creator, you're starting. You're hungry to sell something, to use that influence and whatnot, right? So we had many of us then. We would all buy, we knew where we were buying wholesale, right? One of the things I sold on my shop were lashes, or was lashes then. I think I sold my lashes, I can't remember the price, whether 29 euro, I can't remember, 29 euros or something. But other people would sell theirs for $5 or €5 or €10. I put a price tag on my lashes. I did research on my lashes. The time I put in my own shop is not the time you put in your shop. The time that I charge per hour for my business is not what you charge. Maybe your value is lower, how you see yourself is lower than how I see myself. So my price is higher. So if you're such a business person and you feel like this is the value I'm offering you, I'm going to be there to support you, to teach you how to even use the lashes multiple times. If you buy it from my colleagues, you will use it once and you throw it away. But the same lashes you will buy from me, and I'll show you how you can reuse. You will wash. God, it's about the value you're selling. Me, I was selling value. I wasn't just selling lashes. You understand? Teaching, like, no, let's not even go deep. So when you're making money like that, you're using your that thing you have extra inside of you, maybe your intelligence or whatsoever. You are adding it to your business and you're making money from it. I don't have a problem with it. Okay? But when you're making this type of olosho money, and everything you do is connected to how to sleep with them, how to be seductive to them, for them to like you and give you money, I have a big problem with it because it's no longer genuine, it's no longer legit, it's just olosho. So the problem is not making money. If you find a good way to make money, make it. But if it involves your pekus, I don't have a problem. Or if that's your choice in life, that is what you've come to life to do. But do it with your full chest and accept it. I don't judge. I will not judge you. Hey. Well, it's just, well, anyways. Let me continue to read. Okay. Mr. O had a saying, every human has a price. Just make them an offer they cannot refuse. Korobidi, what's your price tag? How much did he offer you that you couldn't refuse? Let me continue to read. That they cannot refuse. In retrospect, I guess it was just the first time a man had given so much to my craft without forcefully trying to take anything back. That's why you decided to offer that thing you had been using to pay them back. Because you were used to using that thing to pay them back. So this one was just giving you the same thing those other men were giving you. And he wasn't asking for anything in return. So you were like, let me go and give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Otherwise, why would your mind even go there? Your mind did not go to, oh my God, this old man has boosted my musical career. Once we get back to Nigeria, I'm going to organize my friends. We are going to throw him an appreciation party. We are going to, like, your mind did not go to something innocent. No, your mind went to what you are used to. You couldn't think of any other way to tell this man thank you, that you appreciated him. No. But to spend the night. It tells me you are an Olosho, an experienced one. You were not a shy Olosho. He didn't even need to ask you. You volunteered. You are a voluntary You are a voluntary Olosho. A willing Olosho. My goodness. Hey, now your children are then go suffer this thing. Oh, I'm telling you. Because you, like I said, you're already 33. Eh? Your career is already finished. You can never have a comeback. Done and dusted. Your opportunity is gone. God gave you like 2 different opportunities. Gone. Let me tell you the opportunities you had. Justin Dean was one. He renewed everything dead in your life, everything dirty. He cleaned it up. He gave you a new name, a new look. That's number 1 opportunity. Number 2 opportunity, let me tell you, maybe ironic, but number 2 opportunity was your divorce. After that divorce, my goodness, you could have just been shooting, catapulting yourself into another realm. You would not even have content, but just because you have mastered the craft of just making use of the moment, wallah, you would have gone far. That was your second opportunity because you had the attention. People were waiting. You would go live 1 minute, thousands of followers. Yes. 1 minute, 2,000, 3,000. And then 5 minutes into the video, you already had 9,000. 15 minutes into the video, 17,000. Are you mad? And you really didn't have anything special you were doing. No, it was just because Korobidi just got divorced. Everybody was hanging. Oh my God, let's see how a new divorcee or someone who just separated, because you people didn't immediately divorce. Someone who just separated with 2 babies, who just gave birth. Everybody was eager. Korobidi, that was your number 2 opportunity God brought into your life. Nancy Ume came and snatched it away from you. And the Koreans finished it up totally. I don't think you will have another opportunity. So what I'm trying to say is you are already condemned. You've already accepted your fate. But your children, you are using this book to even block whatever potential opportunity. You're talking about Timmy. Where your children are supposed to be safe. Timmy is small now. Where your children, if you were a better mother, you should be talking some. My God, you're talking Timmy. I'm not saying Timmy is, but you're crying over Timmy. You don't even know the potential of your daughters. Otherwise, you would know that where my children are going to is greater than Timmy assignment of come and do a video that they can ask anybody to do. Let's continue to read. I guess it was just the first time a man had given so much to my craft without forcefully trying to take anything back. First time. You guys heard that. You guys heard the first time they didn't try to take something forcefully from her, but they will give into her career. So all the things she said, oh, I had a hit. My song was doing well. It was playing on the radios. What did you do? All of them. Nothing went for nothing. Your book exposed that part to us. This man was the first, according to you. So you can imagine how loud the whistle inside your bekus was blowing all over Lagos. Justin Dean had 1 chance. Let me continue to read. I'm in Mr. O's penthouse, and Olosho went to the man's penthouse. Korobidi, you forced yourself on that man. That is what it is. He did not even come to look for you, according to you, in your room. He was not even hungry to have you. He was not horny for you. He didn't send for you, Korobidi. You went over to sacrifice your bekus, to an 85-year-old man for more money? Because you said he gave you a big tip. You were possibly hoping for more to cut away the way you are cutting on social media today. Greedy. You were making thousands, but you are still begging. That's the spirit you've always had. Never satisfied. Never satisfied. And your Kwekus is paying the price. Olosho went and looked for the old man. A cheap Olosho. Where is the princess in you? The princess that offers sex to men. You are not a princess. We all know that. A princess without a palace. A princess that cannot go back to her father's village. You say your grandfather was what? A chief, whatever. Whose grandfather was not a chief? Are you for real? Are you okay? That makes you a princess. Go and do content in your grandfather's. Don't go and do a fake one. Let me give you an idea when next you go to Nigeria. Go and do content in your grandfather's palace. Olosho princess. You offered yourself to an 85-year-old man. Shame and disgrace. He did not hustle for you, Korobide. He did not hustle for your Kwekus. You volunteered your Kwekus. Okay. I'm in Mr. O's penthouse suite, enjoying all the room service I can stuff in my mouth when Mr. O asks that I lick his butthole. She said she was enjoying all the room service she could stuff in her mouth. You know, food, and kpekus that you are selling. We've seen you use because somebody was paying for your food in the university, paying for 1 month. He immediately became your boyfriend. You immediately gave him a chance to become your boyfriend because of food. Because of food, Chinese fried rice. You lost your second you lost your second virginity. You lost it violently because of food. Hunger is a disease. Let me continue to read. So those people that said it never happened, they are making it up. This is it in her book. Oh, I thought I said I would give you people a depiction of what is it potty is. I think I have the video here, but this is not a real video. This is someone just acted this one out because I'm thinking if I should, because you have loads of videos on YouTube. I was thinking if I should play one of those, maybe it might affect the video. That's why this one, somebody put it together. So this one is not a real video, but let me just show you to have an idea. Yeah. This is what girls do in Dubai. Are you playing? Nigerian girls. That could be poop, literally. Nigerian girls. Urine, poop, saliva, sand. Think of it. They would even make them sleep with their pets, with their dogs. Yes. So this come and lick my butthole is part of potty potter or potter potty. Let me see. Potter potty. That is what Korobidi went to Dubai to do. Because of money. She was broke. Remember. Just remember that. She was broke. She ended up in Dubai licking the nyash. That is pot. Why do I keep forgetting this thing? That is potter potty. Korobidi, where is the money today? Money that you cannot spend for the rest of your life, eh? Don't lose your dignity making that money. Always keep that at the back of your mind. The only way you can justify using your kpekus, in my opinion, the only way you can say, I had to do it because it's when that money is generational that you cannot finish spending it. The rest of your life, you are set for life. You don't ever have to work one day in your life. Even your children will still meet that money. But if it's the money that you can finish spending, please, your kpekus will stay with you for the rest of your life. Your kpekus cannot outlive that money. If your kpekus will outlive the money, don't bother. Don't. That's just my advice to girls out there. Don't. Korobidi, where is the money? Where is the money? Not worth it. But you were so cheap. You would do anything for money. You were not ready to work. Just like now, you are still not ready to work. You're still selling your body on social media. You want to show your nipples. You want to show your nyash. You want to show this and show that. It's semi-prostitution you are still doing online. If nobody ever told you, Blessing Unjo is telling you. You know why? You know why? Because you've always given us the excuse that this is me, this is who I am, this is how I dress. I can't do without it. I can't do anything about it. But that's not true. That is not true. Because now we see that, it's affecting your monetization. Now you want to dress properly. So it's not who you are. You're just exposing yourself for money, to attract viewers, to make money. Semi-prostitution. That's what it is online. You feel like your content will not go far if you didn't show something. You put so much hope and trust in your body, in your nudity. You're selling it. There's nothing wrong in a woman loving on her body, on herself, appreciating her beauty. But when you're using it as an object to make money, you're a semi-prostitute. I don't care what you tell me. You can dress up as a woman and go online and look good and feel good and show your dress, but when it is something you constantly use intentionally, your body, for money, that one is no longer appreciating yourself. You want people watching you to appreciate your body so that they can be attracted and give you money. You're a prostitute. Because then it's no longer self-love. It's no longer you just loving on your body. It's you displaying your body for sale. You see the difference? Horror obidi. Now, it's affecting your monetization. You are no more doing it. Let's read. Oh my goodness, this video is now a long video. God help me. Okay, where did we stop? Okay. Enjoying all the room service I can stuff in my mouth when Mr. O asks that I lick his butthole. So when you were eating all that food, the man was like, this girl is just eating this food when she can be eating my yash. How can she just be eating food when my yash is there to be eating? Replace the food with my yash. So yeah, he asked for her to lick. He must have seen you as a cheap dog to have even asked you for that, of all things. Even if he had even, asked for the sex itself, fine, you are still an Olusho. But we know that Olushos, what they sell is sex. But this one is even worse. He saw you as a dog to have even had the boldness to open his mouth and demand for this. A cheap dog. Korra Obidi. Nancy Ume, look at the dog in your family. And you want to come online to talk to people. Instead of you to be working towards cleaning up this name. You are there running your mouth, disgracing yourself. He spiked that drink. He poisoned her. Really? But the nyash of the 85-year-old man did not poison her tongue. Nancy, you should be ashamed of yourself. She said all the color left my face and lips. In his defense, he said he didn't want sex. Why would he be telling you he didn't want sex? Did you offer him sex? Because nobody mentioned sex here. All of a sudden, sex came into the picture. Olosho throwing yourself at an old man because you saw that he was vulnerable. He had the heart of a child. He said he didn't want sex and was too old for it, but this was all he wanted. I was not only shocked but flabbergasted. All my senses were tingling. You were horny and you were licking. All my senses were tingling. This has to be some fetish brouhaha. My ancestors were singing and screaming Helna. At this point, I already had my own residence and gracefully asked to freshen up and proceeded to sneakily exit the premises. Turns out, it wasn't a fetish at all, and he just wanted a princess to lick his ass, literally. I had no idea he knew who my grandfather was. So you can imagine how old that man was to Korra Obidi. He knew Korra Obidi's grandfather, according to her. Not even Anthony Obidi. Anthony Obidi was like a small boy. Maybe Anthony Obidi was not even born when this 85-year-old man was friends with Korra Obidi's grandfather, or when they knew each other. Maybe Anthony was not born. Korra Obidi, you're useless. You're expired. Okay. I had no idea he knew who my grandfather was. And since they probably were the same age, he was the same age with Korobidi's grandfather. Since they probably were the same age, he felt the discrimination towards the royal family in the village. He, on the other hand, was a merchant who rose to wealth through the work of his hands. I respected that about him, but he wanted to pay for bloodline royalty to lick his Ike, aka Nyash. So that happened. We move. So the man, she wanted to leave. She proceeded, according to her, to leave the premises. But the man was able to convince her, explain to her that, look, we were not treated fairly. I was hardworking, blah, blah, blah. It's not a fetish. All the explanation. And that happened. She says, so that happened. Conclusion is, so that happened. We move. Like whatever. Korra Obidi. Porta Potty Olosho. I think I'll leave it here. That was indeed a long read. So that part of the 85-year-old man, Korra Obidi, the only thing you missed in that part is you did not tell us how much you got paid, how big the tip was this time around. You didn't tell us. That's the only part we missed here. And how you people then traveled back to Nigeria, how you people went your separate ways. Did he die and you people went your separate ways before he died? You didn't tell us all of that. Oh, Losho. You think you are wise. You think you are intelligent. Dirty girl. So that happened. We move. Of course you move, but you go nowhere. You move because you got paid. You did what you had to do. And you got paid. See your life? Look at your dirtiness on social media. Justin Dean came and changed your story. And you still used your own hand to write out that story. So now you are back to square one. In fact, your life is even worse now, than before the divorce. Yeah. Because now everybody knows more than they should know about you, and it's dirty. Even your father, that man should really be too embarrassed. I'm sure he doesn't have friends that they talk together and they are talking about their children. I'm sure that man doesn't have friends. Because Korobidi is an embarrassment of a child. You cannot boast of Korobidi being your daughter. You cannot. Where are you going to start? What exactly would it be about Korobidi that you want to boast of as a father? Think about it. What can you proudly say about Korobidi as a father? And brag about your daughter in the midst of friends? I don't know. I'll go to comments now. We are going to continue next time. It's really late now. God. It's late. This book, don't end up in the washing machine. Their witchcraft never bath. Robin, if you want your witchcraft to work, you have to shower. Your witchcraft never bath. Oh my goodness. So I'm not even going to start to read comments. Okay, let me just read one. Someone is asking if she deleted her YouTube video where she was stealing at the marketplace. Why are you people still surprised at Korobidi stealing? Didn't she steal at Home Depot the other day? You people should be used to her stealing by now. Cheapskate. She doesn't even want to pay for anything. When she needs something for her children, when she needs something for herself, when she needs something in her home, she's expecting viewers to buy that thing. She doesn't want to pay. Korobidi, do you know how dirty you are? That you discovered a mop at the age of 33. Let it sink. You discovered a mop at the age of 33. You are the most despicable, disgusting, filthy rag of a brat. Honestly, they have to force you to shower, even right from Nigeria. You're a dirty, stinky fish. A man has to remind you to bath, and you say you don't want to bath. After sweating. My goodness. So Korobidi didn't have a mop all this while. How were you cleaning your house? Oh, you were using baby wipes. You were using wet wipes, soft wipes for the ones you bought for Athena. You were using those ones to clean your floor. Because I actually saw her using such wipes in her bathroom to clean her bathroom. I thought it was just, okay, a one-off thing. Not knowing that this girl didn't even have a mop. Never had a mop. The first time she brought something out to clean, she brought out one long thing. I don't know what it's called, whether squedge or something, that they used to clean windows. This girl doesn't even know nothing about cleaning. And all these small shows calling themselves Koreans, they are not embarrassed. I don't get it. They have a dirty mommy that is an Olosho that they are worshipping. My goodness. That reminds me, I've been forgetting. But maybe I will do it in another. I'm not even going to do it in another video because at this point it's worthless. So let me just mention it. But I'll still mention it in another video. I don't have energy anymore. I'm tired a bit. So when next I come back for episode 9, because there's still episode 9. No, yes, sexual abuse. Korobidi is the influencer. She's the delegate for sexual abuse. Just look at her. She will tell you you've abused her sexually. So episode 9 is coming. There's still somebody else Maybe also episode 10, I'm not sure. But I remember there's still somebody in episode 9. Can you imagine? In only one small book that you wrote. Eh? Olosho. See your life. Look at the dirty history you have at the age of 33. Nancy Ume, how come your sister's life is this dirty? Where was your father? He was too busy killing mosquitoes. And he left this baggage. He left this baggage of a human being. But he killed mosquitoes. Nancy, you people are useless. Come and write your own book, Nancy, because your own will be worse. You told somebody to go and sleep inside the car. It's something you have seen. And I'm sure if you should write it in your book and if you told people what the real reason, I think people would understand. They would say, oh, please tell him to go and sleep under the bridge. I think people would understand. Because there must have been things in your life that you saw and experienced that made you swear and vow that nobody, even if it's 12 p.m., 12 a.m., because you're talking from a deep place, Nancy. But as long as you don't tell us, we can never understand. No, we can never sympathize with you. We are just going to say you're being wicked. Because normal people that have not been through a dysfunctional life like the Obidis would never tell another human being to sleep in the car while they sleep in the house. That one is set aside for damaged people who are scared of being damaged or for their children to be damaged. So they are taking extra and extreme precautions. That's what happened with you, Nancy. Somebody is calling. Hello, good evening.
Hello, beautiful blessing. How are you?
I'm fine. You're sounding excited.
Girl, we listening because those girls is like they keep you on your toes. These families, they keep you on your. You just don't know what is gonna come out of their mouth today or tomorrow. Korra, you already messed up. We know that. The one way they gonna pay me, my sister. Now the one way be say nasty they act. Like, what is it? Not, you never be that person. That is not you. Never in your life be that. You are not all about. Girl, you ain't all about that life. That's what we gonna say in America. You ain't all about that life. You're not about that life. You're gonna twist down for us. And to be honest with you, Blessing says, I don't think Korra read her book before she unleashed it.
No, she didn't. No.
And Nancy, I believe she was in it. I believe she got some money out of that book, but because of humiliation, I don't think she even got a chance to go and get a copy of that book to come and read that book. Because all what I'm seeing right now, they say, "Oh, you're making a story." How can we make a story up there? We didn't write. Does that make any sense? We didn't write the book. You wrote the book. We purchased the book. We read the book. So we're not twisting no words.
No.
It's what you wrote. If you are high off the cocaine of Hollywood, girl, you don't know what you wrote in your book. That's not our problem. That is your problem. But again, like I said, that book actually was meant for something else. But you see how God they work. Yes. You see how God they work.
Yeah.
It end up 360 backfire. And now the one called saying we are making things. So how are we making books? And the sad thing about Korra, this is why I know say you are good. When I say we are not talking about the great of all time good. Akuya, you are Akuya meh. That meh. Now you be. Because you're not going to keep doing this to us. Come on now. We are not children. Even 7 years old, 8-year-old, when you don't wind their brain one time, 2 times, and the third time they're going to look you say, this one to talk to. They will refuse to be used. But we are adults now. Right? So now you are talking in your life, even like that goes to your sister called Nancy. So people cannot even go on her life to make any comment or suggestion, or you can even, explain yourself or try to, disagree with her, or, like critical kind of, no. It's either you hear what they are saying, you accept it, or you shut up. But this is a street of social media. Last time I checked, your father don't own it, sweetie. We're going to talk. If you shoot us over here, we're going to go somewhere else and talk. So what are you going to do? Keep chasing people to get quiet? Enough is enough. Nancy, I just need you. Nancy, all I need you to do, go and purchase your sister, book. Or get the audio and just listen to it. That way you know what your sister said. Because I can promise you that the things that Korra wrote in her book, her sister has no idea of it.
I think so.
She didn't think Korra would even dare to go to that extent to say that in a book. But Korra did that behind her back. So now she's getting the shock out of her life. That's all I got to say.
Thank you,
Love. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
Let the truth speak for himself. And you're alive, we're going to find out about your life.
Thank you.
The skeleton, we're going to get it. We're going to read it. We're going to laugh about it. And what are you going to do about it? Nothing. Nothing. I go see y'all. Who the hell you suing? Who the hell you suing? How you going to sue me for the bullshit you wrote in the book? Does that make any sense? It's like, I dare you. I'm here in Florida. I dare you. I'm going to say something about what you wrote in your book. Go carry me go court now. We go that court now. I don't need no lawyer. I don't need to hire a lawyer, my dear. Now, that book now will just carry go to Ghana. This is my evidence, and this is all I got to say. The judge probably going to be shocked after he read 2 paragraphs and say, damn, we don't know. We're not stuck today, trying to, Korra, you don't know what lawsuit is. You guys don't even know nothing about you guys are speaking right now. Now, experience now, when I enter this side of the world. Now, that's an abuse. That's an A. That's not appropriate. Y'all never used that word before, so shut it. All of a sudden, y'all want to act like y'all bougie. Even though we can tell that actually y'all some broke-ass motherfuckers for nowhere. Korra, you and your sister, I'm going to arrest. We take here. I'm going to treat you now, fuck up. When I bring them home. All right.
Okay, well, thank you, my dear. Good night. Let them continue. Let them carry go. Let them continue selling their yama. Because they are the only ones who know how to make money online. And they are the only ones who know how to create content with yama and make money. Let them continue. We are here. We are not complaining. And the minions are crying. You people are always talking about them. Keep crying, Keep crying. And you're satisfied with your tears, you rest. Okay. I was going to say that no, I'm not going to do a special video. I've already done like a video at least of that. I'm not even going to devote another video to somebody who is desperate to achieve something she will never achieve. And if she does, I'll give her flowers. So Korobidi has been trying to give me a copyright strike. Let me off this flashlight. I don't need you anymore. She has been trying to... She has never... Okay, let me say this. Korobidi has never given Blessing Onjo a copyright strike. Never. Never, ever, ever in this life or in the past life. Never. Okay? Let's make that clear here. I've never gotten a strike from Korobidi. Not on Facebook, not on YouTube, never. But she has tried. I hope we are understanding. She has tried multiple times on YouTube to give me a strike. The incident that happened between me and Korobidi in 2022 was not a copyright strike. So don't get it twisted. Korobidi lied against me. That's the incident that happened, not a copyright strike. So she has never succeeded in giving me a copyright strike. She has been trying also on YouTube to give me a copyright strike, and she has been failing. Okay, and you guys remember the other day I came and I did a video telling you guys, what she had done. She tried to give a strike. YouTube, we went back and forth, and my video was restored, and I didn't get a strike and whatnot. You guys remember? Guess what this Olosho did again? I think 2 weeks ago, thereabouts. When I do another video, I'll show you, or either I show you guys or talk about it. But I don't even want to go deep because it's useless and it's worthless and it's shame and disgrace for her because again she failed. I'll play the video for you guys. The video is on my YouTube. And the one that pains them the most is that the videos are monetized. Oh my God, they cannot report like they've been reporting on Facebook. Blessing opening pages every day, every day, every day. Blessing has said, I will not open another page. In fact, right now, I said it before, I have a page now on standby. So even if anything happens, I can just fall back on the page. Okay, I have a page opened, created. So just for you to know how I am inside of this thing, I came ready. I came prepared. I know what I stand to lose. It's a page, that's all. It's a page, that is all. So I am ready to replace a page already. So you should know that this one is not here to play. So already I have a new page on Facebook. So if anything happens, I'm going to use it. But I don't think, I said it before the other day, I don't think I'm going to, I'm the specialist when it comes to creating new pages. It's one touch, 1 second. Blessing has a new page. You guys know that already, yeah? But I'm just cool on YouTube. Life is good. Life is good. So I don't see myself really creating another Facebook page. I'm doing very well on YouTube, honestly. I have 2 fully monetized YouTube channels. No stress, And Korra tried again for the second time to give my YouTube channel a copyright strike. And for the second time, she failed. Next time I come live, I'll show you guys and, just briefly, you cannot be dwelling on a failure. Someone who is doing something and failing and failing and failing. Her nickname, her middle name now is Failure. Korra Obidi. Failure Chukwu from Naya Anita. Your middle name now is Failure. But you keep trying. Continue trying. I wish you all the best, though. You see that YouTube channel? It goes nowhere. YouTube is not Facebook. You people will try and get tired. At the end of the day, you end up crying. You end up crying. Pity party. And I will still come and laugh at your tears and still analyze your tears. So lose for you. So yeah, I'll show you guys. It's not important. No, I'm used to it already. She keeps trying, but she keeps failing. Never succeeded in giving blessing. That's why I'm their worst nightmare. You see the Horians, when they hear my voice, their heart go a beat fast. The nightmare starts. They can't help it. I can't help it. So that's just it. So I'll just talk about it briefly, show you guys the video. Just laugh at her and walk. It means nothing. Yeah. Okay. Someone says, from a chiropractor's wife to a social media beggar. Korobidi would proudly say, my husband is a doctor. Even when she would sit with Justin would be saying, I'm a chiropractor. She would be saying, my husband is a doctor. Hey, Korobidi was feeling like the wife of a doctor. I don't think you people understand what that does to a Nigerian woman. An Olosho that is married to a doctor. So that one was lifting her morale, lifting her pedigree, lifting her reputation, her image. And guess what? The doctor left her life. Now she's just an Olosho. No longer Olosho, wife of a doctor. Doctor is out. She's just an Olosho. Wife is out. She's just an Olosho. Robidi, you went from frying pan to fire. Your life now, If anybody tells you, Korra, you are doing good, you're doing better than you were when you were married to Justin, they are deceiving you. Give them the opportunity, they will be in Justin Dean's bed. Those same women that want to hype you and lie to you, you also, you know that you are not doing good. without Justin Dean. You know where you have been, where you were, how people saw you, how people flooded to watch. But now you are so desperate. You're looking for how you will use your children because you have expired. You don't taba. You're not doing better without Justin Dean. It's unfortunate, but you cannot turn back the hands of time. Hmm? All right, guys, I'll go now. Let me go and look for my bed. Maybe my bed has shifted position. Maybe it's still standing where I left it this morning. Let me look for it. Okay. Oh, thank you guys for staying here for this long. Oh my God, I didn't expect this. I didn't even know how long I had to read or how many pages I had to read. I just knew I knew where to start, but I didn't know for, how many pages. But we'll come back when we come back. I don't know when. You guys know how I come live. I find it difficult to give you a date and a time because my life, the activities in my life are very impromptu. I can plan something now and something comes up, and my life comes first before social media. That's just so. If something comes up, I have to cancel. If nothing comes up, the show will go on. You will see me. The coffee party that we scheduled for last weekend might happen this weekend. I'm very careful. That's why I've not announced it. But let's look forward to this weekend. I don't know if it's going to be on Saturday or Sunday, but definitely by the grace of God this weekend. Let's see how that goes. Thank you so much. You guys get ready. It will be this weekend. Only we don't know Saturday or Sunday. So let's get ready. It's going to be a nice party. We're going to do it differently than we did last time. You guys, when it comes to switching things up, Bless Nunja is your girl. So yeah, don't expect the same, quiz, and yeah, we'll do something different, something. Bless Nunja now. You guys know how we roll. Thank you all so much. Anticipate, and yeah, let's come together and do that. Okay, I will go now. I will miss you guys because I don't know when next I'll come back live. It could be tomorrow. That's how my life is. If I just see 1 hour in between, I'll be here. It might also be next tomorrow, but definitely I'll keep playing those old videos on YouTube. So anytime you pop by when I'm not at work, you will hear the videos playing. You can just stop by, say hello, watch, listen, and the videos will take you down memory lane, remind you of things you might have forgotten. And one of the things some of those videos reminded me of earlier today was the fact that Elma's husband, that's Junior Efulefu, he said that he was going to stand as a witness in court against Justin Dean. That woman rapper, that his father-in-law is the one feeding him. That boy, that small boy. It's Elma's father that is feeding that boy. Yes. He actually said it, that he will stand as a witness in court against Justin Dean, that Justin Dean is no good. He narrated that during his, what's it called? His bachelor's, whether reception, wedding reception or whatever, Justin Dean left June, blah, 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 because Justin went to London for his wedding, for Elma's wedding. He went with June. Korobidi didn't go because her visa was denied, but the doctor went. You see? So the Elma's husband, he had a whole lot to say about Justin because they were looking for viewers. They were looking for Koreans. How market today? Korobidi didn't even announce the bet or congratulate you. And you are there in America, I heard. Elma. Temporary gains, they are not worth spoiling lifetime affairs or, no. People always think of now, and they do very awful things. It better be grand before you will catch me there. It better be massive, not something that, okay, and then after you get, did Elma get 1 million followers from Korobidi? Elma and the husband, they sat down. And they were friends with Justin. But because they were looking for Koreans to come out, help them grow their page, they dragged Justin. It's not fair. It's not fair. That's not what you do to friends. They took sides. Hmm? All right. So those videos will, remind you of things that happened then. And sometimes when those videos are running, please pardon me if I don't respond. Sometimes, oh my God, I don't think I'll be able to answer. No, it's late. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep it very brief. Sis, I said I'm gonna keep it brief because it's really late. Yeah.
I just want to say one more thing. I want to say you are their mother. You are their mommy. Now you the pepper them. You for their skin. You carry their matter. They're not going to breathe again. You are their mommy. That's all I have to say.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Okay, I'll go now. It's really late. Very late. I love you guys. I'm missing you already because I don't know when I'll come back live. So I'm finding it difficult. When I'm just live like this, I'm just enjoying the moment because it might take another 3 days before. I was saying about the live streams, all those videos I play. Sometimes, please, I'm not there. I'm not even hearing. I'm not watching. I just play them because I want to have them on YouTube. That's really the number one purpose of me doing it. That's the most important reason. I'm not just playing old videos. Oh, let them come and play old videos so that we will know who is bad, who is good. No. I want to have those videos on YouTube. So sometimes I'm not listening. I'm playing them and I'm live playing them, but I'm not there live. You understand? Sometimes I pop in. Like I said, I will pop in, I will say hello, then I go off, I go do my other things. I already know when the video will end because I know the length. Then when it's time, I go and end the video. So I'm really sorry if sometimes you don't see me commenting or I'm not there. Please understand. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so I think for now, that's it. Yeah, thank you. Sleep well, enjoy the rest of your day. And I will look around a bit if I have the time and the energy. I feel like everywhere is quiet, but you never know. Let me go and see what's happening. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I remain blessed, Nonja, the analyst. And I will catch you all on my next one. Thank you so much, sister. The sister that called. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. All right, everybody. Thank you. Bye.